Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to another review in glorious Wide-O-Vision here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at something bizarre that I don't even understand, but I had to have it because it's Ghostbusters, it's a toy, and it's the Ecto-1, which there have been far too few toys of, in my opinion. This was offered, I believe it's Target exclusive. It went up for pre-order, I don't even know when, like November, October maybe. Maybe even way back around when San Diego Comic-Con was supposed to be happening. I don't know, it's been a long time. And they didn't specify what it was. All we knew was that it was Ghostbusters Plasma Series Ecto-1 from Hasbro. Now, Plasma Series suggests to me that it would be compatible with the 6-inch scale Plasma Series action figures, right? That makes sense. But there was no way a $50 item was going to be a 12th scale Ecto-1. But whatever it was, I wanted it to check it out, to review it, to see what we were going to be dealing with. So I pre-ordered one, and it got here. And obviously it's 1/18th scale, which means it's scaled for G.I. Joe size figures, which of course makes sense to go along with the 1/18th scale Ghostbusters line. Huh? Right. There is no 1/18th scale Ghostbusters line. Maybe there will be. I don't know. When the movie comes out, maybe we'll find out, but I just don't understand why they are mixing scales again like they did with the Black Series to such disastrous effect a few years ago. Anyway, the box looks great. Got some cool art of this is the Ecto-1 from the new movie, which is fine by me. I know some might have been disappointed it's not a classic Ecto-1. That doesn't bother me. I think it's fine. As a matter of fact, I think this one is actually more toyetic, and we'll talk about why once I open this up and we get to take a look at it. We've got the jumpsuit overall, whatever material design that's on all the Plasma Series stuff here. Simple Ghostbusters logo on the top. On the side, we've got a little bit of sort of blueprint-looking action. Some cool art right there. I like that. And then on the bottom, all your typical stuff. What's cool, though, is we've got the GM logo. So this is a licensed GM product, meaning they've actually recreated the Ecto-1 here. It's not just like a close enough so we don't get sued thing. I think that's very, very cool. One thing that is disappointing that I wasn't sure about, there are no notifications of lights and sounds or batteries or anything on this. So that means there's no, the lights. Well, there are no lights and sounds. I guess I said it clearly enough. We've got a list of the features on here. And as you can see, stuff that's specific to the new movie. But it looks great. It looks like the detailing is great. Even if I don't have figures to go with it, aside from G.I. Joe's, I will be glad to own it. Ecto-1 looks like the classic Ecto-1 got a few upgrades. With new features ready to take on bigger, badder ghosts, the ghouls will be running scared. And then a bunch of other languages. Although I will say this, I'm not a fan of tons and tons of languages on the packaging, but restricting it to this sort of one square here, you can see it's not all over the box. So the box still manages to look classy and dignified and not like an insane verbiage covered thing. But that's it. That's it for the box. Not much to say there. You do have a cool gloss design here, but and also very thin cardboard. And I'm a little concerned. If you can see right here, it's crushed in a little bit, and I can actually feel the toy right here. That's pretty lousy packaging, if you ask me. I believe these are the lights, and they stick up. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but I mean they're jutting out. Not really impressed with that aspect of the packaging, but that's enough about that. Let's pull out our trusty 1964 box cutter, slice right through that tape, and we will solve the mysteries of this bizarre toy decision from the folks at Hasbro. Wouldn't it be funny if there were like a bunch of figures in here too, like completely unannounced, like, hey, we got you guys, haha, there are figures to go with it. I know that's not going to be the case, I'm just saying. Oh, it's a nice size. Look at that. This, okay, so right off the bat, I've got to say, oh, so okay, I see what the problem is. This isn't supposed to be touching. This shifted during shipping. This should actually be in here like this. It just got shifted out of place because these little tabs that I hate so much came loose. You guys, this is gorgeous. Look, the detailing right now, to me, this looks as good as the Star Wars Vintage Collection stuff that's been coming out lately, which are some of the best toy vehicles I've ever owned in my life. So I'm impressed. This is already, yes, I would have loved to have one, 12th scale to go with my Mezco 112 Collective Ghostbusters figures, because I didn't buy the Plasma Series figures because I don't care for them. But oh, look at the sculpt and the paint. If you can tell, there's actually it looks dusty. It looks old. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. Okay, well, let's get all the parts out and we'll take a closer look at what's going on here. My trusty fingernail clippers, the absolute best items you can have for releasing toys from captivity. And we got a little baggie full of parts over here. Just lost my fancy new microphone earpiece thing I've been using lately, which, by the way, let me know if the sound is better than it used to be. I think it is. I've been listening when I go back and edit. To me, it's a whole lot better. All right, let's get our tools out of the way and take a closer look. We've got a large clear plastic rubber band. And you know what? It actually makes a little more sense to me now why there are no light and sound features, because you don't have light and sound features on the current Vintage Collection stuff. And this is in line with that. Oh, man, look at this. I mean, just absolutely beautiful detailing. Have we got rubber tires? We've got rubber tires. Got the license plate on the front with the correct New York colors. Little cracked, look at the detail on that sticker. Or not even a sticker. I mean, that's on the vehicle. That's a tampo. Oh, you guys, this is just beautiful. Unbelievable. I really wish Hasbro had put over a little bit more what a quality piece this was going to be. I mean, obviously they didn't say like, this is a hunk of junk, don't bother with it. Look at the clear taillights. Oh man, I am loving this. I'm so glad I got this thing. Then the bottom, simple car details, but at least it's not just a flat surface. And then we've got, I don't know if the side doors will open or not. Let's see how hard it is to get these. So we've got opening doors. We've got instruments inside. The steering wheel. I think a G.I. Joe will fit in there nicely. And this will probably end up on my G.I. Joe shelf. When I was a kid, I used Sci-Fi and Airtight as Ghostbusters because there were no Ghostbusters figures in a scale that I liked. Look at that paint detail right there. Really beautiful. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, so it's actually the doors, the way that they're hinged. Very nice. All right, let's see about this one. So that opens up. Oh, that opens all the way out. And then we've got our jump seat. There's no like spring action or anything like that. You just reach in and pull it out. But very cool. I would like there to be a little seatbelt or something to keep the figure in place. But why do you bother with that? Because there are no figures. So baffled at that. All right, so that closes right back up. Let's check out the other side and see if they bothered. No, this side does not open. So that's okay, though, because back here, see how hard this is going to be to do. Oh, there's a little notch right here where you can get it open. The back opens up. Ooh, does that just come right off? What are we looking at here? Okay, I swear that was just loose. So this piece can pop off. I'm going to show you where it's coming apart right here, but it slides right back in, so that's fine. And then in the back here, got all kinds of instruments. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to those. Let's see if I can just, pop that right off so you can see everything. Look at that. Look at that detail. Look at the sort of rust and corrosion and everything inside. Oh, you guys, I love this. Yes, it is frustrating that there are no figures to go with this, but if you're a fan of just the Ecto-1, I think this is a must-have. I really do. I do wish the headlights, I mean, they're all corroded and everything, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. I do wish the headlights were clear like these other parts are, but still, looks fantastic. Now, let's take a look at our instructions, which really probably aren't very necessary, and also aren't instructions. So I guess it's just a matter of figuring it out. All right. I'm going to assume that goes on that way. So we've got our gear on top. If there are any Ghostbusterologists in the audience, please feel free to let me know the technical term for any of this equipment that's here. Also, let me know if I put it on backwards, because I'm not going to lie, that's possible. And let's get this baggie opened up and get the rest of these parts out. Oh, there's actually a little bit more stuff in here than I thought there was. It's really bizarre to me that there aren't any instructions with as many little pieces as there are. We've got our vacuum tubes here. Here's our little remote ghost trap, which I love. There's a little slot for it in the back. And I'll put in just a minute. Got this deal, which faces, I'm not sure which way. Got our ladder. There we go. I hope you are enjoying playing along at home as I figure out all the various parts of the Ecto-1 that I've seen hundreds of times in my life, but have never really held in my hands in quite this way. I've got our aerials here. Gosh, I can hear the siren in my head right now. All right, so we've got one aerial. And we've got, what do we have, options for how to put the aerials on? That's weird. So we want it going out like that or out like that? Is that really what's going on here? This one must go. Is there one on the side? I thought that was the hoses. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the hoses. You guys, there are more notches on this thing than there are pieces. That obviously doesn't go there. Oh, this must go. Let's go up here. I hope that some of you are at home just screaming like, what are you doing? Why don't you know where these things go? Look, okay. We got it. We got it. This clips into here. And this is a soft plastic piece, so it clips right into place. And then we get this one goes right there. This one goes right there. There you go. We've got our hoses looking good. And then we've got this piece. There we go. Oh, gosh. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. And then we've got this one clips into right here. You know, normally I would fast forward through this, but I'm just having so much fun with it. And I, just as much as I like to think some of you are sitting there thinking, just put it in the right spot. What's wrong with you? I also like to think some of you are getting a chuckle out of me figuring out where to put things. So I guess this one does. Oh, okay. See, oh, you know what I could have done? Barring instructions, I could have just looked at the freaking box, huh? Oh, but wait a minute. I think it does. Yeah, they do specifically go. So this one, I wonder if that's supposed to tuck under the ladder, maybe. That's bizarre. And then that one goes in there. And there you go. This looks so odd to me. Okay, you know what? I want that to look right. I'm looking at the box, you guys. I'm looking at the box. Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Why does that look so strange? Well, whatever. All right, and finally, the last piece of our Ecto puzzle. I'm going to slide that door open, and we're going to put our little... Oops, sorry, camera. Put our drone, our ghost remote control ghost trap. It's actually got a little peg it sits on, so it doesn't just fly around. You guys, this is gorgeous. If they do a classic version, I'll buy it too, even if we don't get figures to go with it. Hasbro has, this is basically a Ghostbusters Vintage Collection Ecto-1. The quality is fantastic. It's a nice, I know this does nothing for you, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a nice, hard plastic. It's solid. All the joints are solid and work well. Everything about it is just gorgeous and perfect. It's a, like I said, the scale doesn't make any sense at all. But man, if you love Ghostbusters, this is a vehicle that I think you absolutely have to get. It's just beautiful. Everything about it, it's so well executed. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed me fumbling around trying to figure out a vehicle from 1984 that's going to be fresh and new again in 2021. Please like, subscribe, share, and tell your friends, hey, you need to go out and get one of these Ecto-1s. They're pretty snazzy. Thanks for watching.